Yeah, I don't agree. I mean, I do, but if I have to.
All right, we're gonna bring this meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for being here.
You're welcome. I don't think it's on us.
All right,
Maybe eye contact.
this is the point of meeting for comments on matters not already on the agenda. Comments on agenda items will be accepted when that item comes up during the meeting. Interested persons may also submit views in written form to the clerk or superintendent prior to the meeting, and those comments will be brought to the attention of the board during the meeting. Do we have any correspondence or public participation? Okay, we're gonna move right along. New business. 4.01. Scott, you want to clue us in here a little bit?
Yeah, we've got a request from a child's guardian for a student that is not of 5 years of age yet and won't be until after the 10th of September. So they don't, it takes board approval for them to be allowed into school. Otherwise, they cannot be until next year.
And it also takes a extenuating circumstances.
Yes, yeah, that policy. There was a parent to explain that policy does, do you want me to read a little bit of that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so let's see. The trustees may at their discretion assign and admit a child to a school in the district who is under 5 years of age or an adult who is 19 years of age or older if there are exceptional circumstances that merit waiving the age provision. Students enrolled by the trustees under this provision shall find the students exceptional circumstances. And they just list the ages, so. More, but
No,
that's the main thing.
no.
And what was presented to me was that their birthday was so close, it's 2 days later, but there weren't any other, typically when I've looked at these, you had testing data, you had something maybe presented. I know you have a letter that was given to you guys, but the age was, the birth date was what was made known to me.
I guess. Where's our kindergarten classes at?
Yeah, that's the,
15 and 16.
And what's our strategic plan numbers?
15.
15.
Okay.
My thought was there's nothing that just stands out that says we have to do this. We're already at max, so
Yeah, if we have room, we
it's
should
different.
I move the Colstrip Public Schools Board of Trustees denies the request for enrollment into kindergarten for student number 147, since the child is not of age.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. You have to wait for public comment. Do I have any public comment on this matter? Any further board? Francis?
Aye.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Angie?
Aye.
Tiff?
Aye.
Aye. Four point oh two, resignations. For our information purposes, so with that, we'll move on to 4.03. Mr. O.
Okay, I'll be I'll go one at a time, recommendations for certified positions for the 25-26 school year. First one is middle school, K-8 certified Lorena Mandel.
I move that the.
Sorry, she's
go ahead.
just middle school, she's not K-8, my mistake,
Okay,
sorry.
that's fine. I know we're not supposed to have discussion beforehand, and I know there's a lot of contention around this just because of the person they are replacing. But what I want everyone to think about is we're at this table to make decisions best for the kids. And school starts tomorrow, and we have 120 20 kids that need a math teacher. And this person is licensed in Montana, correct?
She will have to apply once she's, they get 90 days.
She has to be offered the job first
Yeah.
To get the license.
Yeah.
before she gets a license.
Let's finish the motion and then we can open this up for discussion.
So that's where I am at it, but knowing that there is a lot of contention around this specific item, I would like to make a motion for a 1-year contract, just to try to meet in the middle. So I move that the Colstrip Public Schools Board of Trustees approves Lorena Mandel, certified teacher for the 25-26 school year.
For 1 year.
1 year, for 1 year.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion, second. Any public comment on this agenda item? Any further board?
Excuse me, I do have some. I think. So I put some points together that I feel relevant for your consideration. I appreciate your comment first and foremost. The Lorena, who it comes to us under the circumstances you're talking about, but I want to note it to the board too, that she was interviewed at the beginning of May 2nd. So she was offered the position at May 2nd, and so we've been working on this. It's not an ideal time to bring anything to the board, I understand, the day before school starts. So I just wanted to make you well aware of that we don't have any intentions on that. We always try to meet the deadline, and we tried. That was offered in May. I'd like to tell you the qualifications of this particular teacher that we're recommending. So it's not that she is not certified. She's not coming as an emergency authorized. However, she holds a bachelor's and a master of arts in education. She's a major in mathematics. So she also holds a Maryland teaching license in mathematics, the secondary degree. She can teach 5 through 12. She has an Illinois teaching license in mathematics as well. Once that she gets offered a position, then she will also receive the Montana license. She's taught mathematics for the past 6 years in grades 5 through 12 in her homeland. FEMS staff has welcomed her with open arms, and she's definitely made a great impression on the staff because of certain qualifications that she holds. She's very friendly, she's highly motivated, and she's very goal-oriented. Her classroom and curriculum is ready to go, and she's ready to hit the ground running tomorrow morning if approved by the board. So that means a lot to us. So thank you for your consideration in this highly qualified, certified teacher.
Well, you said it best. We have to do what's best for our students right now. At the beginning of this, when we walked 6 certifieds, we have failed to hire any certified teachers. Any. I did not want emergency authorization. We've talked about that. Do not place any blame on you, or the situation is what it is now. This is what we have to do moving forward. I'm hopeful that she is as great as we hope she is. I really am. We failed. As a district, we did.
And there's a lot of backlash from this.
There
My
is.
phone has not stopped ringing. I've been getting messages. We have to do better. We are seeing right now, this is not good.
I've been the biggest opponent of this since my tenure on the board. I do not like to see things like this. However, school starts tomorrow, and we also have kids to think about and their educational needs and what's best for their educational needs at this point in time. And it's a tough situation, but at the end of the day, the 5 of us are up here to make those decisions in the best interest of our kids' educational needs.
And for me, making teachers move right now is not acceptable.
I agree.
It is not. We've already created this mess, but making a teacher move today, tonight, to pack up a classroom for tomorrow is unacceptable to me. So that's where I'm at.
Anything else? Francis?
Oh, everybody?
We're voting.
Okay.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Angie?
Aye.
Tiffany?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got one more on the certified recommendations for this coming school year. It's Shalina Schmidt, pending emergency authorization as title teacher.
I move the Colstrip Public Schools Board of Trustees approves Shalina Schmidt pending emergency authorization for the 25-26 school year.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any public comment on this?
Yes, I have some comment. So again, I'd like to just mention some qualifications and stuff if I could, please, to bring to your attention and your consideration. So currently, Shalina holds a bachelor's degree. She has been an employee for the district for 2 years. This will actually obviously be her 3rd year. She has been a paraeducator in our SPED program and our title program as well. She has expressed interest in possibly pursuing a degree in elementary education. She kind of wants to get her feet wet, as the saying goes, to see where that takes her. She's been a tremendous asset to Frank Bratton in previous capacities and roles that she has played. The Title I programs are vital in the elementary educational years as they play an important role in interventions for students in multiple levels. We talk about RTI and Tier 1s, Tier 2s, and Tier 3s. Those interventions are important to service the gap between referring students to special education. Right now, as our special ed director has also mentioned in previous board meetings, our SPED numbers are continuing to rise. And we do feel not only is that, from COVID years, we'll continue to see some of that and maybe level off, but it's also in the capacity that we are not being able to service our Title I programs. So that's very important. As a result of Shalina's previous 2 years employment at Frank Bratton, she has built a great rapport with the students and developed trusting relationships with them, which is vital, as we know, when working with students who need additional support. And I feel like in feeding the motto of Colstrip Public Schools, I feel like that could be a potential position to grow around. Thank you.
Anything else? With that, we'll go to vote. Francis?
Aye.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Angie?
Aye.
Tiff?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
4.04.
Okay, we've got some substitutes to recommend for hire. Janelle, do I want all three?
Yeah, we'll take this up all together.
Okay. Janelle Bertusk, Carol Jenny, I'm not sure how to say her last name, say Lean Wand. Okay, I'm close. And Maggie Hellier.
I move the Colstrip Public School Board of Trustees approves Janelle Veritas, Carol Leanwand, and Maggie Hellier as district substitutes for the 25-26 school year.
A second.
Okay, motion and second. Any public comment on this? Any further board? Francis?
Aye.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Angie?
Aye.
Tiff?
Aye.
Aye. 4.05, extracurricular.
Okay,
Take these one at a time.
okay, one at a time. For recommending for hire for the 25-26 school year, Tasha Miller, FBMS, head cross-country coach.
I move that the Colstrip Public Schools Board of Trustees approves Tasha Miller, FBMS head cross-country coach for the 25-26 school year.
Second.
Okay, motion and second. Any public comment on this? Any further board?
I think she'll do a great job. The interview.
And thank her for stepping here too. Yeah, I think she'll do fine too. All right, with that, Francis?
Aye.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Angie?
Aye.
Tiff? Aye.
Okay, one more, Sherelle Martin, CHS assistant cross-country coach is being recommended for the 25-6 school year.
I move that the Colstrip Public Schools Board of Trustees approve Sherelle Martin, CHS assistant cross-country coach for the 25-26 school year.
Second.
Okay, motion and second. Any public comment on this? Any further board?
Just think Trout's, for the kids' benefit, she knew she was gonna have conflicts this year with the business. She was selfless, she stepped away. So we could have a head coach that could meet the kids' needs, but she still loves the kids and programs. I think she'll be an excellent assistant.
Yeah, I think between her and Brian, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, in this book.
Yeah, flip-flopped. Yeah. Anything else? Francis?
Aye.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Angie?
Aye.
Tiff?
Aye.
Aye. All right. With that,